Hello, little bear cubs. This episode of Secondhand Therapy is sponsored by BetterHelp. And, they want us to tell you the benefits of therapy, but it's kind of the show.
Right?
If you listen to us, we're pro-therapy. You used BetterHelp recently, yes?
I have. I just signed up.
How'd it go?
It's great. I got to pick my own therapist. They have a bunch, there's 2 or 3 pages of people that I got to choose from. And I just started a few sessions ago.
Nice. Have you used their journal feature?
I have not seen that yet, but I'm excited to because I love a digital journal.
Who doesn't love a digital journal? We're excited to have them as a new sponsor. You went to BetterHelp because you were in between insurance.
Yeah.
So if you're listening to this and maybe you're in between insurance, maybe you don't have insurance, it's a good resource to start therapy. And if you listen to the show and you've been wanting to get into therapy and you don't really know where to start, BetterHelp's a good option. And they were nice enough to give us a discount code. If you're listening and you want to start with BetterHelp, go to betterhelp.com/secondhandtherapy and you get 10% off your first month. All the info will be in the episode description below. Get in therapy,
It's great. Check it out. Welcome back to Secondhand Therapy. We want to remind you that we are not therapists.
Mm-hmm.
We are not licensed professionals. Mm-hmm. And this is no way, in any shape or form, no matter how you cut it, this is not a substitute for actual advice from people that know what the fuck they're talking about.
This is not a substitute for therapy, and this is not professional advice in any way. Are you doing this on purpose?
No, I legit, even when I hear you now, I can't retain it. Give me a try?
No. We'll do it next week. You fucking asshole.
Wherever you're listening to this, we appreciate it, number one. And number two, leave us a comment. Share, subscribe, do all the things that the algorithm gods want you to do. It really helps us out.
Add us, Spotify, Apple, wherever you're in this. Leave us a 5-star review. If you want to leave a review and it's not 5 stars, go fuck yourself. And then leave a 5-star review.
That's right.
Thank you.
Also, you are going to hear some ads, and there is a way to avoid that. I'm here to tell you. You can head on over to Patreon. There are ad-free episodes over there. You get access to them early, and there's an entirely different podcast that is non-therapy based. Over 40 episodes just waiting for you to discover. And arguably this week's episode
43 went up, and it's a banger.
It's crazy.
All right? If you want to hear about me getting my girl in the mood, go on over.
Oh, buddy.
Am I proud of it? No.
It's wild.
Did my girl ask, why would you put that out there? Yes. Go to Patreon.
Head on over to Patreon.
I said too much.
Lots of cool
I have regrets.
Stuff going on over there that you're missing out on.
We also have merch available, secondhandtherapypod.com. Got some tie-dye stuff for the summer. We got a couple tees. Existential Crisis tee is pretty dope.
Oh, yeah, it's dope.
It is that deep, Be Nice to Me, a new tee.
Another fun one.
We got a gay coffee mug. Some stickers.
Thanks for listening. We appreciate you. Share, like, subscribe. Love you. Bye.
Thanks, guys. Hello, my little bear cubs, and welcome back.
Secondhand Therapy.
And we know that.
I got a new therapist.
What happened?
I got rid of
You got rid of Marjorie.
I did.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, take a hike.
I did.
Okay, now that she's gone, Trumper?
Oh, for sure.
Really? Do you have evidence other than a vibe?
No.
It's kind of, do you ever see Doubt?
No, what's that?
Philip Seymour Hoffman, Meryl Streep. She's a nun, he's a priest, and it's about kids in the Catholic Church.
Okay.
And there's a scene where she's accusing him. He's like, "You have no proof." And she goes, "I have my certainty."
My certainty.
And that's you. You got no proof, but you have your certainty.
I have my certainty.
All right, so you got a new therapist.
I got a new therapist. Also because, like, when we were unpacking things, like we were talking about relationships and non-monogamy and this and that, and I had said,
anybody but your partner, you'll talk about it with.
Hey,
I'm so sorry.
we've had the conversation.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
Anyways, but she was bringing up, like, I was like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out what is fantasy and what is reality in that world, you know, like
With regards to non-monogamy.
yeah. And she was like, well, that's just who you are. And I go, well,
We've had 2 sessions, but yeah.
yeah, exactly. And I was like, well, you know, I really want to explore why I seek external validation and praise and why I can't give it to myself. And she was like, no, that's just who you are. I'm like, well, I'd rather look into it and see if that is who I am, or if what's going on with external validation and why I can't give it to I'd rather work towards that than just be like, well, I'm just trying to be out in them streets. Like,
Okay, so that implies what I'm hearing is that you think that your desire for non-monogamy is to fill a validation hole. Do you think that's what it is?
I don't know. I don't know, because you know, you and I have had conversations too about being exposed to pornography at a young age and this and that and all these other things. So I'm like, I'm wondering what happened. Yeah,
Is being exposed the right term?
I mean,
Consuming?
sure.
Did somebody show it to you, or did you seek it out like early on?
I can't remember. I think it was just my friends and I like stumbled upon it.
Yeah, you got hooked.
Yeah, it's just like an early thing, and like.
Were you ever scared of getting caught with it if your mom found it?
Yeah.
Did you keep it in the house?
Do you want to know? Oh, God, this is so funny.
Absolutely, I want to know.
Okay, here's where I kept it.
Yeah.
One day, I came across this portfolio, this black leather zip-up portfolio from like the 80s.
Yeah.
I think it belonged to my father. It had to.
Yeah. Some powder residue in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Some IOUs.
Some IOUs and some powder.
Jamal owes us $300, Mom. Did you know that?
I did. Yes, honey, I did.
So I emptied it out, and I would stash my dirty magazines in there. I had like 3 or 4, like, I think there was like a Penthouse in there and a Hustler, all my father's that I had found.
Yeah.
And stole.
Of course.
Yeah. And then I kept inside this black folder that I zipped up. And the way my room was set up was that my light fixture led up into the attic. So I had bunk beds at one time. So what I would do is I would get in the top bunk, and then I would take out the panel and then lift up the light, and then take my little porno folder and hide it in the attic, and then move the light down and put the light fixture back up. My mother had to know. It's the loudest procedure ever. You know what I mean? Like those little, you've seen those panels.
Yeah.
They sound like thunder if you even like. So that's what I'm doing. Just thunder and lightning every time I'm trying to look at porn.
Nice.
Yeah.
Penthouse was the best back then.
Buddy.
My uncle gave me a Penthouse once.
How old?
14? 15?
Okay.
So my uncle, I don't know if he still is. He was in construction at the time. Worked on a bunch of movies.
Okay.
Built movie sets. Sandlot. He's in the credits.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was doing some work on our house, and he just pulled his penthouse out of his glove box.
Yeah.
And was like,
Also, having porn in your car,
crazy,
wild.
Crazy.
Wild.
Crazy.
Porn on the go?
Yeah.
What? You reading the articles during your lunch break?
Red light, baby.
Red light district.
So he pulled out a penthouse and goes, here you go, bud. And I was like, what's that? He's like, you can have it. I was like, oh my God. That was my first magazine.
Greatest day of your life?
It's pretty good.
It's a pretty good day.
Can I tell you what happened? This is how I know I've had anxiety my whole life. I got it. I didn't even have it but a couple weeks. And I got it in my head. I don't even remember where I hid it.
Yeah.
But I was like, dude, Mom's going to find this. I got to get rid of it. So I just threw it over the back fence into the alley.
Oh my God.
And then I would just go look at the titty that was still there.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so non-monogamy.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was talking about I want to discover what this is. And is this something that, again, is it reality or fantasy? And instead of exploring that with me or even questioning it, she was just like, nah. So there was a couple things like that where it was just there was a few things where it just seemed like it was either black or white. You know what I mean? This is either real or not, and let's move on.
Okay.
And I was like, and also there was very little setup between us.
Yeah.
But that's what therapy is. It's dating, right? You're trying to figure out if this is your person or not.
Yeah. And as you guys heard in the intro, we have a new sponsor.
Yeah.
BetterHelp, which is where you are getting therapy.
I was just going to say, what's great about it is the switch up was so easy.
I was going to ask, how was the transfer?
This person and I didn't really match. We had a couple sessions, and then literally there was 2 clicks to switch out, and hey, do you want to switch to therapist? Are you sure? And then it just opened up pages and pages of therapists from all over.
All right. Tell me about your new lover.
So, got a dude.
Good for you. Gay, straight,
gay man.
The best.
The best of the best.
The best kind of man.
Exactly.
I miss my gay guy therapist.
Yeah, he's great.
Brandon, if you hear this, I think about you a lot. All right, go ahead.
Does parts work, IFS, all that fun stuff.
Nice.
It was so funny when we first were talking, I filled out the form wrong.
Shocking.
Yeah, he sent me this survey thing, just hey, just get to know you. That's the other thing great about BetterHelp is you get these introduction surveys and you fill them out as you go. And then there's also a goals list that you can fill out as well, which is what I fucked up. It was asking me what I'm targeting and what I wanted to work on. And I thought, because it gave you 5 different categories. So I was just going through a buffet line. And I'm like, oh yeah, do this, do this, do this.
Kind of like what you want your dating life to be. That's a non-monogamy joke. It's a buffet line of ass. Do you see what I'm saying?
I don't get it.
Did you? Oh, go ahead. It's a buffet line.
Anyways.
Swing and a miss.
I filled out all these things. And then I clicked next. And turns out it's supposed to be individual. It was what is the best way to target this for you? And I was like, oh no. So our session started with me being like, hey, I fucked up. Sorry. And he's like, it's okay. He's like, I'm still getting used to these setups and everything too. But what was great about him was he right away was like, okay, this first session, if it's okay with you, he's like, I like to see if we gel, how we communicate, what you're working on, if I can help you or not, that kind of thing.
You talking about the podcast?
I did. You know what he said? I don't have TikTok or Instagram. You don't have to worry.
So you don't know who I am?
Next.
That's great. Beautiful.
External validation. I need it. Next.
Hey, I like this guy.
He's great.
I like him.
Good
Okay.
so far.
Nice. And then what happened? Oh, no.
Yeah, I think you're going to like him.
nervous.
I told you off air that I think you would like him.
Yeah.
Here's why.
Yeah.
Right out the gate,
Mm-hmm.
we're talking about Mama.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's oozing out of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he had said something to me that you and I had recently talked about.
Oh, well. Did I say it first?
Uh-huh.
Give me my fucking degree, bitch. Where's my fucking degree, bitch? I'm a therapist, dude.
Well,
Before you tell us, we got to take a break, though. That's unfortunate.
yeah.
Well, if you were on Patreon, you would already have the nugget.
It's true.
We'll be right back, idiots. I'm so sorry.
Hey, you're hearing this right now because you're not on Patreon just cruising through this episode.
Idiot.
And let me tell you, it's juicy. You're missing out. You're wasting time. Do you have this much time to waste?
You like mouth sounds?
Oh my God. Remember when we used to get complaints all the time about mouth sounds? Well, good news. On Patreon, no mouth sounds. We can't guarantee that. But there are no ads. And there's an entirely different podcast that's non-therapy based. It's going on right now without you. You're missing out on life. A big part of life. Our life. Head on over to Patreon. We love you. Thank you for listening.
Stupid. All right, so he's stealing my material. What does he got? This dude's stepping all over my fucking lines.
Well, first, let's start here.
Okay.
He asked me something that I had not thought of,
Okay.
and you have not thought of.
I'll tell you if I've thought of it.
Okay.
Sometimes I don't say things because you're a sensitive boy. And I'm like, well, that's too much.
Yeah.
I'll be honest if I thought of it.
Okay.
Okay.
He asked me when we were talking about grief and my mother and all these things, he was saying, he said, it sounds like you guys were pretty close. I go, yeah, we were very close. And he goes, who is filling that gap now that she's gone? And do you think that anyone can give you the love that she gave you?
Mm-hmm.
Buddy.
Mm.
What?
Hey, how many single moms have you dated?
I do like a single mom.
Hey, we've talked about that.
I do like a single mom.
I wonder why. I can't figure it out. All right, go ahead.
Before I give you the juice,
Mm-hmm.
a little foreplay. He asked me where I was.
I don't know why I moaned
Mm-hmm.
just now about the juice and the foreplay, but I did.
Yeah.
You
know why.
You
know why you
I
moaned.
can't handle that thing. I can't handle that thing. Honey badger.
Jesus Christ. So he said, where are you with grief? And I said,
Did you lie?
no, I said, I honestly, I thought I was a lot further along.
Mm.
And I go, and then I stopped myself and I said, actually, I am a lot further along than I was before. I go, but there is still processing that needs to be done. And I don't really notice it until it creeps up. And the other day, I posted about it. The other day, I was looking for a suit. And it made me think of the first suit that I owned as an adult, which my mother bought me when my stepfather passed.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember how ungrateful I was in those moments, you know, when you're out with your mom and she's making you try on things. And,
Try on slacks.
yeah. Let me see. How's the crotch?
Let's go down to Dillard's.
How's the crotch? You're like, Mom, what do you...
Yeah. It's snug. Are you happy? Just like your father.
So I'm having this flashback. And
It was black suit, yeah?
mm-hmm.
I ironed that suit before your mom's funeral.
You probably did.
I did. Your fiance at the time was like, can you do us? Can you iron this?
Really?
It's like, anything you need.
Oh, buddy, I was a zombie.
Iron it in your mom's kitchen.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. Sorry, go ahead.
So the other day while having these like flashbacks, these memories, I was like, I got caught up in the moment and was becoming a little overwhelmed with emotions. And I remember stopping myself.
This is in therapy, or this is
No,
when you
this
were
is
writing
just-
the thing? Or when you were...
Yeah, this is just the other day at breakfast
Okay.
while I was scrolling.
Got it.
I got overwhelmed and I was like, all right, well, shut that down.
Yeah.
And then later in the next 2 days following, it was like I found myself in the still moments. It would rise up again. And I'm like, nope, we're not doing that. Because I would get to a point of like almost crying. And I'm like, nah. And I would shut it down.
Why?
I don't know.
Look who's fucking talking.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Why?
Why wouldn't you cry?
Yeah.
I think it is. God damn it. It keeps coming back around to the same thing, which is like, ain't nobody got time for that. Because I feel like.
Talking to my mom? What are you
doing? Processing something that big is going to take the whole fucking day. And nobody got time for that. So I'd rather just shut it down and move on.
Why does it take the whole day?
I don't know. It probably doesn't.
Yeah.
But in my mind, it takes the whole fucking day.
Yeah.
There goes the day. Fucking it's gone. And so, yeah, not allowing myself to fully feel those emotions was an alarm bell for me. And I was like, oh shit, I'm still dealing with not fully processing this. And so I brought that up to him on where I am with grief. And this is the juicy part. He said, because he was like asking me about my mother and our relationship and how I thought of her. And he said, it sounds like you are conjuring her up. And that is a form of keeping her around. And this is something that grieving people do to kind of not fully process the death of someone, is they will conjure them up into these moments in their life and
still feel connected.
Yeah. Examples of that would be like, well, my mother she wouldn't like that I'm doing this, or like even like jokingly things like that, or, you know, whatever. That still counts as like conjuring. And I thought that was such a interesting term, like conjuring her up. He's like, yeah, when you speak about her, he's like, she's very much still with you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't see, because I'm not like consciously thinking that, you know? And we brought up other examples. I was like, I think it's almost like the opposite for me, like, because we were talking about approval. And he's like, do you find yourself, you know, wondering if she will approve of your decisions or this or that? And I was like, it's actually kind of the opposite. I find myself like arguing with her disapproval a lot of times. And he's like, give me an example of that. And I go, well, my tattoos are an example of that. I go, my mother would never want me to have tattoos. She would hate all of my fucking, and I'm covered in them now. And I told him, I was like, you know, she would react in a way of, like, if she were to see my tattoo, she'd be like, Michael, what are you doing? You know, and I told him about how she was always worried about other people's judgment and how they viewed us and everything. And like the tattoos would fit into that. Like, Michael, you cannot get a tattoo. People will think X, Y, and Z, you know? And he goes, when you talk about her in those ways, he goes, that energy is interesting. He goes, tell me more about the dynamic. Like, what are you feeling in those moments when she would, if she were to say something like that? And I go, well, I spent most of my life, most of my adult life, kind of reassuring her or calming her down, you know. So when she get worked up about something, I was always on be like, Mom, it's going to be fine. You're fine. We're going to be, it's okay. I was like, so almost like showing her these tattoos would be not spiteful, but a way to be like, it's fine. You know what I mean? Like, almost like, come with me. You know what I mean? Like, I got this tattoo. Isn't it great? Michael, you shouldn't have got that. Come on. You want one? Let's get you a tattoo, you know? I'm shaving my head now. Michael, why are you doing that? Oh my God, your hair. Well, let's cut your hair. Let's get you a new haircut. Like, it's almost showing her that she doesn't have to be scared. Yeah. Yeah.
What happened just now?
I don't know. I got weird.
I got weird.
I got weird, man.
What are you feeling?
Oh man. I got weird because, like, it's the same bullshit, man. It's just, I want to help. I want to help her come out of her shell. I want to show her that she doesn't need to be scared. Ah, man. Yeah.
Who's going to do that for you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you think that it's a thing of if you can get her to do it, then she'll be okay with you doing it? Like you need her to go first?
No. No, it's more of like a... I don't know. I don't want to say... I don't want to say protection. It's more like... I can't describe it. Like, I just want to... I felt bad that she lived that way. And I wanted to help her break out of it.
When did you start feeling that way?
I don't know. Probably late 20s, mid 20s, somewhere around there.
So when she was still alive?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, big time.
But no tattoos while she was alive?
No, but that wasn't really about her. That was more about career. Yeah, I wasn't giving myself permission then because I was trying to act and, be famous and all that fun stuff. And so that was just always like an industry thing about being like, you have to be a blank canvas.
Yeah.
Same thing with the hair and like all that stuff. All that appearance stuff at the time was more so wrapped up in career than it was self love or whatever.
So how did you try to show her that she doesn't need to be scared when these feelings started?
Just reassurance, and just talking her through things or leading by example on a couple things, or just like, my mother was terrified of everything, she was terrified to leave town.
Mm-hmm.
And I spent most of my life traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to take her with me a bunch. She would go here and there, but not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Trying new foods, things like that. Like, when I would get on like little health kicks or whatever, I'd try to bring her along. She was always worried about her weight and things like that. So I was showing her things that would help me and substitutions and things like that. Like reassuring her the way that she felt when she said she didn't look good or something like that, telling her that she's beautiful and that, reassuring her in the ways when she's talking about judgment of like, I can't go to the store like this. It's like, Ma, nobody cares. Come on, let's go. And listen, I hear the irony as I'm saying it.
That you still live in all those ways?
Yeah. It's transferred to me. It's transferred to me.
Well, we got to take a break, but I'm going to call you out on that bullshit in just a second.
Okay, great.
I'll be right back. Hello, little bear cubs, and welcome to commercial break number 2 out of 50. There's going to be a lot. You're going to hear some ads. I fucking hope. If you don't want to hear them, Patreon, good way to support the podcast. Ad-free episodes, early episodes, bunch of bonus stuff. We also have merch available, secondhandtherapypod.com. 2 great ways to support the podcast. Follow us on our social medias, subscribe and the things, and just, we appreciate it. Every little bit helps. Here's some ads. I hope it's a lot of them. I really, really do. It might not be any. We're still going through the thing, Okay. Love you. Bye. I'm sorry. What were you saying? I block out nonsense and lies.
Oh my God.
Can you say it again? I want to try to retain it this time.
I feel like it's transferred to me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. When did that happen? Because in your late 20s, early 30s, you were I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
As you say these things.
Yeah.
Does it sound like you were parenting her?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So when did it shift to now you are back in the seat of living in fear of everything?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Hey, you know what? You're welcome.
Because this kind of goes into what we talked about today, which was like this protection that I felt when my mother was alive.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that protection is gone and has been gone since she died. So I think a lot of that went away when, and we've talked about it a little bit on here before about like, there's nobody looking out for me. There is no backup plan. There is no emergency anything. It is just me out here. And that is a weird feeling that I don't think I don't know. I don't know how to get over that.
That makes no sense to me from what you're saying.
How?
Because everything you were just saying was that you were the backup for her.
Yeah.
You were reassuring her. You were encouraging her.
But that's still your mother,
Yeah.
Even though I think with parents and children, I think that there is a switch that happens eventually. You start to see things that they don't see. Because when you're young, they see things that you don't see.
Mm-hmm.
both in yourselves and in the world. And then when that switch happens, I think we all become a little bit of like parenting our parents, and like, but that doesn't take away from that they are your parent or that they have the power or they instill that feeling of
What power do they have?
that I'm getting there, that feeling of like, no matter what happens, they'll be there for you. Whether they can actually help you or not, that feeling is still there about like, hey, I got you. You're good. Like whether they're 100 years old and in a nursing home or 45 years old throwing the football in the backyard with you or whatever the fuck, that feeling of that parent protection, whether real or not, that feeling is still there. I had that with my grandmother, even late when she was in a fucking nursing home. I still felt like she's got me. If I needed anything, she's there. I don't have that. And now I'm scared. Yeah.
I have a different theory.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's correct.
Sure.
Here's my thought.
Okay.
Your mother raised you in a very codependent way. You and her were very codependent. And she and your grandmother were very codependent as well.
Oh my God, yeah.
So being raised by two codependent women, I think obviously you would be raised to feel that they were saviors and they could and would do anything.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, it's, the more we talk about your mom, it sounds like you gave your mom a purpose.
Yeah.
That being a mother was her purpose. And she needed you to feel that purpose.
Her identity was very much wrapped up into me.
So then when you talk about the switch of reassuring her and being there for her, as a codependent person, which you are, when she's gone, what's your purpose now?
Yeah. I briefly brought that up with him today about like that feeling of not being quote unquote like suicidal.
Yeah.
But also that feeling of like, we've talked about this where it's like, well, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter either way. Good or bad, I got nothing to share with anybody. And the struggles I have with living life for myself. And yeah, you're right. I didn't link it to codependency, but I linked it more to, oh man. I linked it to you don't know what you don't know. And so I thought that's what love is. And he even asked me today, he said, when you talk about that protection that she had, did you see that as love? And yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I did.
And with what you know now, what do you think?
That's too much love.
It's smothering.
Yeah.
Yeah, love is, what do you think love is now?
Oh, man. It's going to be a moment where I say, I don't know.
Nice.
I don't know yet.
I have a question that may get cut out of this episode.
Okay.
Have you noticed that what you just described as thinking of as love is how you are treating your current partnership, and it's causing some problems?
How so?
Well, what are the problems you're having?
Distance.
Because
Attention.
I want to be with you all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it makes sense that, you're the women who raised you were modeling this behavior. You think that's what love is. And now that's how you show love. And when you're in a relationship with somebody who is a little more healed and not codependent,
yeah,
they're going, hey, this isn't what it's supposed to be like. And that can be ouchy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I can see that. Man, it's crazy. I don't feel like I am anywhere near close to talking about it, but I have been going to codependency meetings the last couple of weeks.
Coda, shout out.
And it is crazy what I'm discovering is linked to codependency. And
yeah, every time you get out of one of those, you have some nuggets.
Dude, I'm wrecked. Buddy.
I'm wrecked.
It's a fist fight every week. I'm like, oh, the fuck? That's that?
Yeah.
That's what that is?
Yeah. I relate to some of the things you come out with. They hit home for me. Yeah.
Really?
For sure. I've said it on here. One of the things that Ken said of like doing things for your partner and then getting resentful when they don't do it back.
Mm-hmm.
I have that.
Yeah.
I have that with you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's something. And I'm like, God fucking damn it. Like, and I relate to that. I got some codependency in me for sure. And then when I look at past relationships, definitely.
Yeah. It
definitely had some.
It's so weird what you think is love when you're young.
Yeah.
There's so much.
Even now, I mean, so many people are like, it's this perfect thing and you can't, when I'm not with them, I think about it. Hey, man, you're an individual human.
Yeah.
Like, you're allowed to have a life. When they're gone, it's okay to not think about them all the time.
Yeah.
That's okay because you're coming home to each other.
Yeah.
Like, that's love. Is not wondering, are they thinking about me like I'm thinking about, like, you don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to see you at home tonight. All right, let's take our last break.
That's right. You're hearing another ad. Yes, more ads. But you could avoid this by going to Patreon. You wouldn't hear any of this. You'd almost be done with. You probably would be done with this episode.
Yeah, tell them how they can contact us. You fucks.
Contact us by looking at this screen right here. And if you're listening to this, good fucking luck, because I don't know the number. It's 8187.
Nope. It is in the episode description. It's right below.
It's right below.
Along with the link to BetterHelp, you guys. If you want to get in therapy, do it.
Yes, please do.
Give us a little discount. Oh, yeah, contact us. What else you got to say?
We got water. A P.O. box here. You can send us stuff. Send us a mail, postcards. We love to see what your life, just a little window into your life. That'd be nice. Oh, my God. Please go to Patreon so we can stop these commercial breaks. They're killing me. So we talked about like not having what feels like home. And how to make myself feel like home. That's one of our goals. We set goals.
Hey, have you ever done that in therapy?
Once.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Been a while.
My other therapist, Never asked.
Well, you know.
And who am I to interrupt? You know, who am I to tell them
Who
what
am
my
I
needs are?
To interrupt this monologue
Yeah.
this woman has gone on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are your goals?
Well, learning how to process grief in a way that is healthy and manageable and actually do it. Learn how to process emotions, really. Because I was, again, telling him about, like, I was just never taught that. And so learning how to process emotions is big, and grief, and working our way through that. We're going to do a little IFS because I told him, I was like, I'm very interested in figuring out my parts and going down and talking to some folks. He goes, I love to hear you say that you are interested in going down and talking to some folks. He goes, I love that.
Nice.
Great.
Oh, it's going to be the worst.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, because a lot of, like, what I'm finding out, like, as I dig deeper into these things, a lot of it is shame and anxiety. Like, I got to go down there and have some words with these guys.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
No shit, you know?
Yeah, I know. I got to have some words. But he also, you know what he said? He goes, it's important the way that we talk to our parts.
Mm-hmm.
He said, we can't go down there and be aggressive because they probably will not be really receptive to that.
Gotta go from the core self.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you like this guy?
I like him.
We were talking about, I was talking about this with the pit bull last week.
MTG.
That's right. About, like, core self and who is Michael and, like, all those things.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things she was saying was the inner critic. She asked me whose voice that was.
Mm-hmm.
Any guesses?
I mean, it's either you or your mom.
It's Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. How'd that feel?
Like love.
Good God, man. Ouchie.
Yeah, because the protection that she is providing in those moments feels like love, you know, like even when it's criticism. So, like, let's use the example, like, my mother was nowhere near alive when I got my neck tattoo. But had that happened, I'm
nowhere near alive.
Yeah.
Incredible way to describe somebody. Nowhere near taking a breath was that bitch.
No.
Okay.
So, had I told my mother, I'm going to get a neck tattoo,
Yeah.
she would lose her fucking mind. And she would tell me how people would judge me and this and that. However, I would receive that as love. She's trying to protect me.
She's looking out for you.
She's looking out for me.
Mm-hmm.
She's telling me that people are going to think X, Y, and Z about me because of this.
Yeah.
So don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I thought love was or is. So even in the moments of criticism or judgment or any of that, it still feels like love.
I'm gonna one up you.
Okay.
I don't know if this is gonna be a new thought for you.
Okay.
What's your idea when when your mother says, well, people are gonna think that I've discovered that's what that person thinks. Like, if someone comes to me and like my mom, and people are gonna think you're not. No, that's what you think.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you think when someone comes in with their arms covered in tattoos. That's what you think.
Yeah.
And that's okay. If you're gonna think that, you're not gonna think that about me, because you're gonna see that I'm the same person. But just because that's what you think doesn't mean that's what people are gonna think.
Yeah.
And I noticed that with you a lot. You're often because that's what people are going to think of me.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what you think of people who do that. And I think it sounds like one of the things that got passed down from your mom was a lot of judgment.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly where that came from. That worried about how I'm being perceived
Mm-hmm.
is directly from her. Again, it goes into those conversations we've had of like, the house has to be in a certain way all the time. We have to be presentable. We can't leave the house looking like this. And like all of these things that are presentable actions, I mean, at their core, they're false. The house is never this clean.
Mm-hmm.
The house is never as clean as when company's coming over.
Yeah.
You never look as good until you're going out. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Like it's all this show.
So why are you still participating in the show?
It's so fucking ingrained in me that I literally don't know how to look at it any other way. And so when you and I get in conversations about like societal norms and this and that, it's so deeply ingrained in me that like the thought of being like, oh, I don't let them think that. Like, oh my God, that's so hard for me.
So let me ask you a question. Because I've challenged you on some of that before.
Yeah.
For example, you bought something off Facebook Marketplace for your room. It was, I don't know, 5 minutes away. We needed to take my truck. I'll give you a ride. But to go pick up this thing that you bought from a stranger on Facebook Marketplace, you showered, put on an outfit, put on cologne.
Yeah.
And then we're driving over there, and I asked you, I go, why did you need to get ready for this? And your response was, what's wrong with... I forget how you phrased it. You said, what's wrong with taking pride in yourself? Or what do you think you would have said there?
Yeah, what's wrong with like wanting to feel good or taking pride in your appearance or like wanting to feel like fresh?
Is that really what it is?
Sometimes. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is like but I don't know where that line is. I think that's where it comes into play. It's like I don't know where that line. I don't know how much is me being like I want to feel good and fresh. And how much is what are they going to think of me if I show up looking like a fucking whatever.
When's the last time you left the house without being done up and with cologne?
I couldn't tell you. I have to smell nice.
Why?
You want to be the smelly dude?
You know, you probably could smell like nothing.
Why? I think that's more. No, see, again, I don't know where that line is. It's so blurry between I don't want to be the smelly dude, like what will people think of me, and like I want to smell nice, and because I want to smell nice. That line is so blurry.
It's interesting that I want to smell nice is outside of the house. And it's not like it's just for you, because you would also do while you're at home.
I do sometimes.
When?
I smell nice right now.
Yeah. How about when you're not on camera? How about when you don't feel like you're being seen by the public?
Yeah. That's true.
I know. What the fuck? So it is for me. I do like to smell nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Sometimes I get showered and shaved and smell nice and don't go anywhere, don't do anything.
Okay. How often is that? Are you feeling defensive right now? Are you feeling attacked?
No, I'm trying to honestly take an intake about like, when do I do that? And usually it's after, honestly, those moments are usually after a couple days of not showering, which is rare for me. Remember the other day I came downstairs and I was like, dude, I haven't showered in what feels like forever. And it was like 2 days.
Yeah.
And you were like, what?
Yeah.
Like, dude, it's been forever. Like, that's forever for me. So I get to a point like that where that's for me. If I go a couple days without taking care of myself, I'm like, all right, I gotta fucking.
Why does it need cologne though?
I just it feels complete. Without cologne, I'm like, well, what are we doing? You're not done. We're not done yet.
Taking a shower.
Yeah, but you want to smell nice.
That's what the soap's for.
You don't always wear cologne?
I rarely wear cologne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Cool. Fuck, dude. Wear cologne around the house? What am I, a fucking asshole?
No.
Yeah, that ain't for me. Huh. It's just for you, huh?
Some days.
Okie dokie.
That doesn't make you feel good?
No.
Hmm.
No, taking a shower and putting on cologne to sit at home. I'd be like, oh, well, this is a waste of cologne.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you also don't dress up a whole lot either.
No.
Like you're you're in the Sandler, category.
If I'm dressing up, it means I have long pants on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm in either basketball shorts or like linen, mid-thigh shorts and a t-shirt. Usually a long sleeve tee in the summer for the tattoos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting better at just wearing like t-shirt and shorts around the house. But
around the house. Wow.
But I like to.
Hey, hold on. I just want to commend your bravery. That is brave.
I like to get dressed. It makes me feel good to be put together.
Interesting. You're struggling a lot for a guy who feels good.
Yeah.
You know? It's almost like somebody taught you that looking good feels good, and that's like all that matters, and nothing, and then the rest of it just isn't real. And we know that.